how to stay productive, how to be motivated, and how to get everything you want out in life in 2024. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Dao, and if you guys couldn't tell from the title of this video, I currently have less than 100 subscribers. But that's okay, because I'm gonna stay motivated and trust the process. At the end of the day, all you need is just have a goal and understand what you want to get out of in life. Personally, I know the life I want to live and what really makes me happy. And in order for me to do that, I have to put in the work. Success doesn't come overnight, but if you stay motivated and make sure that every day you're being productive, then you're actively working on something to help you get one step closer to where you want to be. Alright guys, I just smoked TJ in a game of 1v1. This guy wasn't even close.
Yeah, right.
Tell them how I smoked you, TJ.
Right.
Tell them how was it.
What was that? 11-5, 11-6 both games? Come on.
No. I smoked him.
Yeah, okay.
Good game.
Good game.
I think a great advice that I've learned, at least in my experience, is that sometimes we get so caught up in our work that we really fail to give ourselves the time and chance to really relax and focus on ourselves. Part of being productive and being motivated is to make sure that our body and mind well taken care of. And if we don't take the time to properly take care of ourselves, then who will, right? Everyone has their own thing that really makes them happy, whether it's playing video games, going out with friends, listening to music, or meditating to really just kind of help you relax. For me, I also listen to music. I also meditate and sometimes go to the spa to kind of relax and de-stress a little bit. But for me, sometimes I like to treat myself, whether that's going out to a restaurant or something that I'm doing right now, which is going to get my haircut. Whenever I get my haircut, I feel rejuvenated, I feel refreshed, and whenever I feel good, you do good. I'm not sure if that's the actual saying, but it's really true. Like, for you to really be the most productive version of yourself, you need to be the best version of yourself, if that makes sense. Every time I get a haircut, I always feel like I'm the most optimal version of myself. And I don't know if that's how you guys feel when you guys get a haircut, but at least that's the case for me. This is my hair before, and now this is my hair after. What you guys think? Got a nice little fade on the side, trim the top a little bit. So yeah, right now we're gonna head back to my apartment to take a shower to clean up the excess hair, and then go and do some work. We gotta be productive, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. All right, everybody, right now I'm working on a vision board. It's my first time ever doing like a physical vision board. I always believe in manifestations. As long as you believe in something and truly work towards it, see, anything can happen. Growing up as a kid, I never really get to travel with my family. My parents are always working. Yeah, I've always dreamed about going to places like Disneyland, Tokyo, Paris, London, and here I am now, able to manifest all that into reality. And yeah, 2024, I want to have positive energy, manifest things to happen, make it happen. A lot of these pictures that are printed out are goals that I want to achieve this year. This is probably my dream camera that I currently want to buy. This is the Sony FX3, and there's nothing wrong with whatever camera you have. Casey Neistat used to always say that the best camera is the camera that you have. For me, I really want to use this to kind of have a goal to strive for something in terms of content creation. This is more so like a kind of like a delayed gratification for me. Whenever I achieve a certain milestone, then that's when I really want to reward myself in buying this camera. There's something about writing goals down, or even just having like a picture that you can look at on a daily basis. Like, it really helps motivate you to achieve that dream and achieve that goal. Some other photos that I printed out are Tokyo. I recently went to Tokyo about a year ago, last summer. One of my favorite places growing up that I've always wanted to travel to. I love anime, and anime is made in Japan. Fortunately, I was able to travel to Tokyo and to manifest that dream into reality. I kind of want to put this again in 2024 because I love the city so much that I really want to travel back there, just experience the city all over again. Another location that I really want to travel to that I haven't done yet is South Korea. I've always wanted to go to South Korea. I love Korean hot pot, Korean barbecue. Like, those are probably some of my favorite foods. I've never been to Korea. This is definitely on my bucket list that I really want to travel to one day. So hopefully 2024, that's when I can manifest that into reality. Some other pictures that I want to put on my vision board. I photoshopped the followers count on my Instagram and the subscriber count on YouTube, which, as you guys can probably tell from the title of this video or whenever you guys are watching this, I currently have less than 100 subscribers, and I wanted to manifest in 2024 that I will achieve 1K subscribers, which I also want to put a realistic goal. I didn't want to just kind of put like I want to achieve 1 million subscribers. I want to take it step by step. I want to make sure I want to enjoy the process. Yeah, I just don't want to get too ahead of myself. I really believe that if I wake up every day and see this 1K subscribers, it could really help motivate me to be productive, to work towards my goals. And yeah, Instagram, this is obviously also where I post a lot of my pictures and reels there. I currently have 1.3K followers on Instagram. Hopefully by the end of 2024, I know it's a big jump, but anything is possible. I want to be able to achieve 5,000 subscribers. Not subscribers, followers on Instagram. I think one thing that, as a small YouTuber like me with less than 100 subscribers especially, like, how do I stay motivated, right? How do I want to keep going even though I'm not really seeing results? It's human nature for us to kind of just give up when we aren't seeing results. I can't get worse than this, right? The only way is up. In content creation, a lot of times what people do is that they tend to compare themselves to other bigger YouTubers, especially YouTubers that they watch on a consistent basis that have 1 million subscribers and etc. What people fail to recognize is that those YouTubers that have 1 million subscribers or 200K, 500K, they've been doing it for years now. It's not like success doesn't just happen overnight. Rome wasn't built in one day. They've been doing it for years. Even if you really go to your favorite YouTuber's channel and go to their videos, click on the oldest video, like, you'll see like it's been like their earliest videos is posted like a couple of years ago, maybe 5, 6, 7 on average. It took them a long time consistently for them to post videos to help get them where they are right now. This is not easy, but if you really are passionate in content creation like me, or in anything that you do, it takes time and you have to be consistent. As long as you enjoy the process and put in the work, you can really manifest that dream into reality. For me, although I'm not really seeing much results, I know the life I want to live, and I know that I shouldn't compare myself to other people and just focus on my own journey and my own life. There's a quote that I really believe in: comparison is the thief of joy. A lot of these YouTubers, like I said, they've been doing this for years now. They were once in our shoes with less than 100 subscribers like me. For me, like, I just started. I know that I just gotta be patient. It takes time. If I give up now, then what's really the point, right? I'm still young. I still have a lot of time, and I shouldn't stress myself out and just focus on the main thing, which is consistently post content. Although I have less than 100 subscribers, what really motivates me is that I know in the long term I will manifest that dream into reality. Like, whatever I have in my head in terms of where I want to be, like, I know, like, I'm gonna get there, and I'm hoping that whatever I'm saying makes sense for you guys, and that at least one of you can have a good takeaway from this and can be motivated by my journey, and also just kind of reflecting on yourself and understanding what your passions are and what your goals are. You don't have to make a vision board. I mean, you could. I think it's really a good idea and it's a fun activity to do. Honestly, like, just having a piece of paper and just writing down goals and really writing them down, you'll see a big difference in terms of just your life in general. If you write things down, things will just start happening. And one day, things that you write down aren't just writings anymore. Like, they will be your reality, and they'll be the life you live in. The day you get there, you'll really feel satisfied and really feel content in your life. I really enjoyed this process. What you guys think? I think it's a cool, nice little vision board. Maybe you guys can do your own vision board too. Alright, so I want to share some of the things I use to help keep me productive. To start off, I read a lot. Growing up, reading was never one of my cup of teas. I never really want to read, but lately I've been reading a lot of books, especially self-help books, and I really feel like they're very valuable. The stories that these authors tell and the information that they provide in their books are very informative, and it really helps you either with your mental health or just your productivity or day-to-day life in terms of how you communicate with people, how you handle difficult situations, or just how to handle stress. And right now I'm currently reading The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F by Mark Manson. Another thing that I do a lot, and I pretty much do on a daily basis, is that I journal. I always keep a journal with me, whether I go to school or whether I travel. Kind of write down my plans. Every time I have a video idea or something like that, I always just write it down. I also plan out my week, especially right now, midterm season. I kind of plan out my weeks, so I plan out what specific tasks I need to complete on a day-to-day basis. I also just journal in general, just kind of help me release some of my stress and to help me stop overthinking a lot. I'm someone that usually overthinks a lot of things. Journaling, especially at nighttime, it really helps me to kind of relax and just kind of de-stress and just kind of talk about my day. It's really therapeutic in a way. This is probably one of the best investments I've bought in the last couple of months. Obviously, there's different types of journals that you guys can buy. On this one, it's just plain, which I really like. It's very minimalist, so I can just pretty much write whatever I want. There's other journals like this one, which I've recently picked up, and this journal really has specific prompts that you can answer, so just little different fun activities and prompts this specific journal comes with. And other journals have different prompts, really your preference. Write down pretty much anything that comes to my head, whether it's your dreams, your classwork, your travel plans, your day-to-day schedule, if you ever want to write a to-do list. In terms of online stuff that I use a notes app, which comes from your iPhone. Similar to like a journal, I jot down a lot of my ideas and notes in there, especially when I don't have my journal. I also use this software called Notion. It's really helpful. It's not only helpful for my classwork, it's also helpful for my business that I run. Easy to use interface. I highly recommend Notion. But yeah, those are just some of the things that I do to help keep me productive. And yeah, let's get back to work. Alright, last thing for the day. I'm currently packing for my trip coming up actually this weekend. This will be my first ever solo trip. I'm both excited and nervous at the same time. I'm nervous because this is going to be my first solo trip traveling across the world by myself. I'm usually traveling with either a friend or a family member, so it's going to be like a new experience for me. But I'm still excited for what's to come. Maybe I'll enjoy it, maybe I won't. But the only way for me to tell is if I do it. The reason I want to include this segment in this video is because I realize that motivation and productivity goes hand in hand. When you're productive, you're more likely to be motivated to accomplish something, and when you're motivated, you're more likely to be productive. I think a lot of the times we as humans should really challenge ourselves to try the uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable for a reason, but if you're able to conquer those things, then we can achieve anything. Always follow your passions and do whatever it is that makes you happy. For me, it's traveling and living freely. I want to be able to live the life the way I want to, and this solo travel is the decision I made for myself. I'm motivated to challenge myself and travel alone because that's how I know I'm able to truly get everything I want out in life. At the end of the day, all we have is ourselves. So truly take the time to find your passions and do whatever it is that fulfills your heart.